Shabbat Shalom, Elizabeth and Dennis.
Shabbat Shalom, Gary, Charles, Ronald,
Shabbat Shalom.
Ali, Stacy, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
I've never seen that picture before, Charles.
Oh,
So
well,
I always just see your face. So
I know.
That's a nice picture.
Thank
Yeah.
you. It was taken about a month ago.
That's good. Where are you?
Oh, at Serena,
Uh-huh.
outside, sitting outside at the Serena
Shabbat Shalom.
restaurant.
Is that the one right by your house, by the movie theater?
Yes.
Yeah.
Small group tonight. Where is everybody?
That's a good question. It's 6 o'clock too. Wow.
Wow.
I see Alan Wexler. I see Jerry and June.
Mm-hmm.
So in a little over a week, those Torahs are going to have a home.
Nice.
Right.
Although they look so cute sitting there in their chairs.
Right.
Together. Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and Shabbat Shalom to all those who are online tonight. It's good to be here at the end of this week, to be able to breathe together, to be able to sit together, to be able to take just a few moments away from the building and the doing and the accomplishing of the world, to just be together. And that in itself, if nothing else happens tonight, is a blessing. We need to move through our afternoon service to get into that space. So we'll begin together page 1 with our mincha. Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha Od Yalelucha Od Yalelucha Sela Ashrei Ham Shekachalo Ashrei Am She'Adonai Eloav Tila David Mimucham Adonai Tehillat Adonai Yedaber pi mivarech kol basar Shem kodsho leolam va'ed Va'anachnu nevarech ya me'ata ve'ad olam. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We rise in body or in spirit as we begin our Mincha Amidah, aloud on page 3 and continuing silently, pages 5 through page 9. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibur V'Anora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avod, U'Mevi Goel Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Chozer U'Foked U'Moshiach U'Magein, Baruch Ata Adonai, Magen Avram U'Foked Sarah, Ata Gibur Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye Metim Ata Rav L'Hoshia, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye Metim Merachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim, Rofe Cholim U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem U'Nato L'Shenei Afar, Michamocha Bal Gevurot U'Midom Melach, Melech Memit U'Mchaye U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'neman Ata L'Chayot Metim, Baruch Ata Adonai, Mechaye HaMeitim. אתה קדוש שמך, קדוש קדושים בכל יום חסר לברכת אדוני, האל הקדוש. נדע שלנו, אנחנו נתנו לכם מגנים ושם. גמר לכם. תמלכו את Say shalom mimramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Hu say shalom bimramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, me'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. We continue page 11 with Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כהי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא של שמיים וארץ. Two lines in the middle of the second paragraph, from the bottom of that paragraph, two words in Vashivota el levavecha. We place all of these words upon our hearts today as we enter into this Shabbat space. V'hashivota. Too many melodies in my head. Let's try this one more time. V'hashivota el levavecha, ki Adonai hu ha-Elohim. Let's try that. V'hashivota el levavecha, ki Adonai hu ha-Elohim. V'hashivota el levavecha, ki Adonai hu ha-Elohim. Ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato, ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato. V'nemar v'haya Adonai v'melech ale kol haaretz, bayom mahu yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. We invite those who are in mourning or finishing yard sites from this last day to remain standing, and those online to enable their microphones if you're able, in support of those mourners. Page 12. Yikadal Shmei Rabbah Ve'alma Kirutei V'yamlik V'chayechon V'yachayei D'chol Beis Hagala V'zman
Karibi Amru Omei.
Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'alam Omei Omeyah Barach V'yishtabach V'yishbar V'yishtamah V'yitadar V'yitadar V'yitadar
Made a good shot, Bruchu.
Eila
Leila
V'yitadar
V'yitadar
Yehei Shlama Rabbah Mishmaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yimru Amen.
Oseh Shalom B'marav, Hu Yaseh Shalom,
Aleinu
V'al Kol Yisrael V'yimru Amen.
May be seated. We build into Shabbat, beginning at the bottom of page 13, Shabbat HaMalkah. In our lives, I feel like there are many things that we get desensitized to. There are awesome things, there are miracles that happen to us every day, and we don't acknowledge them, we don't even notice them so often. The blessings, Birkot HaShachar, which begin our morning services each and every morning, literally the blessings of the morning, in the latest Reform Sidurim was retitled as Nisim Shebechol Yom, as everyday miracles. And they include things like, thank you for allowing me to wake up today. Praised are you for allowing the sleep to be wiped from my eyes, for providing me strength to wake up, to get out of bed today. Things like allowing me to put one foot in front of the other, to stand up straight. Things that until we lose the ability to do those things, we often take for granted. But there are a few things that I never get tired of, that always cause me to pause, to stop, to take a breath. And one of them is watching a beautiful sunset. As the sun goes down in the sky, to see the entirety of the sky light up in colors of reds and greens and blues, it always stops me in my tracks. This is the place that we sit in as we enter into Shabbat. Sometimes we lose it when we start at 6 p.m. and Shabbat doesn't come in until 8:30 or whatever else. But this is the place that the poem Chaim Nachman Bialik sits us in and situates us in. That time where it seems like nothing is quite clear, it's not day and it's not night, and we sit in this limbo, this expansive space for these moments, trying to hold on to that color for just a little bit longer. So we offer up this poem by Bialik through the melody that Rabbi Joshua Shosky, who will be with us next week, set so beautifully. We begin with the last two lines of that poem, Bo'i hamalka, bo'i kala, shalom alechem, malechei hashalom. Let's go out and bring in that Shabbat, page 13. Bo'i hamalka, bo'i kala, shalom alechem, malechei Hashalom. Bo'i hamalka, bo'i kala, shalom alechem, malechei Hashalom. Hacham merosh, ha'ilad nistalka, Bo v'netze likrat Shabbat hamalka. Hinei yoredet hakdosha berucha, ve'imam malachim tzva shalom u'menucha. Bo'i hamalka, bo'i kala, shalom alechem, malechei Hashalom. Bo'i hamalka, bo'i kala, shalom alechem, malechei Hashalom. Shalom, malachei Hashalom, malachei Elyon, malachei Hashalom. Yada-da-da-da-da-da, 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 ay-da-da, yada-da-da-da-da-da, 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 ay-da-da. Page 15. We take those steps one step at a time. leading us forward into Shabbat, one psalm at a time, one day at a time, to arrive here finally in this place. L'chu neranena l'Adonai, 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 L'chu neranena l'Adonai. Nariya letzur yishenu nekadma fana betoda. Nariya letzur yishenu nekadma fana betoda. Mizmiro nariya lo. L'chu neranena l'Adonai, L'chu neranena l'Adonai. Nariya letzur yishenu nekadma fana betoda. Nariya letzur yishenu nekadma fana betoda. Mizmiro nariya lo. L'chu neranena l'Adonai, L'chu neranena l'Adonai. El gadol Adonai melech elohim asher b'yadeh yadayim asher lo yamasu asmidun jabim atak shlochem gemira ki umasali Arba'im shana akud bedor va'omar ameto elevavev ve'em lo yadu derachai Hashem ishbati ve'api im yevon el menuchati. Page 16. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai baruchu shemo, Asru meyom leyom yeshuato, Sapru v'goyim kevodo, B'chol ha'amim nifleotav, Ki gadol Adonai, u'me'ulav me'od, norahu, al kol Elohim ha'idai, ki kol Elohe ha'amim elilim, v'Adonai shamayim asa, hod v'hadar לפניו עוז ותפארת למקדשו אבו לאדוני משפחות עמים אבו לאדוני כבוד ועוז אבו לאדוני כבוד שמו lecha uvo lechatzrotav ayidai shtachavu ladonai behadrat kodesh hilum mipanav kol haaretz imru vagoyim Adonai malach avtikon tevel baal timod yadin amim b'mesharim yismechu hashamayim betagil haaretz Iram hayam umelo yalo sadai B'chol asher bo ay 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 az yiranenu kol atziyah lifnei Adonai kiva yishbot haaretz yishbot tevel betzedek be'amim be'emunato anay avayda yedidan yedidan ay yedidan yamma Ay 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 Adonai malach tagel haaretz yismechu im rabim. Page 17. Or zaru ala tzadik u'yishrei lev simcha simchu tzadikim b'Adonai v'hodu lezecher kodsho mizmor shir Adonai shir chadash kinifla u'tasah. Page 18. Lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel betzedek v'yamim b'mesharim Adonai malach tirgezu amim. Page 19. Yoshev kuvim tanut haaretz Adonai betzion gadol ramo kuramim el v'shimcha gadol v'nora kadoshu. Ramimu Adonai Eloheinu v'yishtachavu le'akodsho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. We rise in body or in spirit as we turn to page 20 for Psalm 29, the last of our Psalms for Shabbat. Mizmor leDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Avul Adonai, Kavod va'oz Aidai, Avul Adonai, Kevod Shemo Yishtachavu Adonai, Hadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai, Alamayim, El Kavod Irim, Adonai, Alamayim Rabim, Kol Adonai, Bakoach Haidai, Kol Adonai, Me'ada, Kol Adonai, Shover Arazim, Vayishaber Adonai, Elazei Alvanon, Vayarkideim Kemo Egel, Levanon, Vesirion, Kemo vein re'mi ma'idai, Kol Adonai, Chotzev lavotesh, Kol Adonai, Yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai, midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai, Yecholel hayalot, Ba'yechesov, Ye'arot, Uveichalo, Kulo merkavod Aidai, Adonai, Lama buyashav yishev Adonai, Melech leolam, Adonai os, Le'amo yitain Adonai yevarech, Tamo v'shalom, Hayididai, Hayidai, Hayidai, Dididai, Hayidai, Hayidai, Ay, 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 ay. We're seated. I want to invite us into a moment of breath as we make our way into Shabbat L'Chadodi. A moment to sit in this space. A moment to be a part of this space, wherever you are. To know and to feel that we each are connected. Everything in this world is connected, one to another. Lecha dodi likrat kala yabamai yabamai yababai b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yadadai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad Ishmianu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad ushmo echad, L'shemu tiferet ve'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala yababai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yadadai yadadai yababai b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi mekor beracha. Merosh mikedem nesucha, sof maaseh b'machshavat chila. Lecha dodi likrat kala yadada 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kala yadada 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela Mikdash melech yimelucha Kumitzei mitocha hafecha Rav לשבת במקבך, והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יבביי, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, ידדה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. התנערי מעפר קומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך עמי. על יד בן ישי בית הלחמי, קורבה אל נפשי גאלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יבביי, 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 פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, ידדה, 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 פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יבביי, 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 פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, ידדה, 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 פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לא תבושי ולא תקמי, מה תשתוכחי ומה תהמי. בך יחסו עניי עמי, ונבנתה עיר על תילה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. והיו לי משיסה שוסייך, ורחקו כל מבלייך. יסיס עלייך אלוהייך, כמסוס חתן על כלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. ימין ושמאל תפרוצי, ואת אדוני תעריצי. על יד איש בן פרצי, ונשמחה ונגילה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני Shabbat nikabela. We rise together. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvitzola. Toch emunei am segula boi chala lecha dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה שלום Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da. Da 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 da, I da da, da 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 da, I da, da 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 da, I da 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 da, I da da.
Please be seated. Go back to page 21. If you look on the italicized on the left-hand side, you'll see some biographical information of Lecha Dodi. Speaks about the person who created it, the year it was created, and for liturgical poetry, for piyutim, this is quite late. 16th century is what we would call modern poetry or modern spirituality for our tradition. But there's something amazing in how it pulls back on older pieces, older images. Look at the first stanza. Shamor v'zachor dibor ve'echad. The English is a little tough because they worked on making the English rhyme with each other, so the translation, as you could tell in the English, is not exact. Keep and remember were uttered as one. What is that talking about? What is that supposed to bring? Shamor v'zachor bedibor echad. This harkens back to a midrash, which speaks about the two times in which the Ten Commandments. Remember, Shabbat is the fifth of the commandments, right? The fourth of the commandments. I should know that. It's the fourth of the commandments, and it's different in Exodus than it is in Deuteronomy, where it says in one of them, Shamor the Shabbat, remember the Sabbath or guard the Sabbath. In the other one, it says Zachor, remember the Sabbath. So the rabbis tried to blend these together, and how do they do that? They say that it was said in one breath. Both of these experiences happened together. And I love the fact that this is the way Lecha Dodi starts. We often talk about the work week and how we're pulled different places. And I would argue we're not pulled different places, we are ripped apart in different ways. And when we show up to our different places in our week, in our work week, we often go as only part of ourselves. We leave another part wherever we left it, at home, in the office, wherever it was. At the last argument or the last conversation or the last moment we felt touched or loved. And we walk into the next moment and we're a very different person. And we go through all of our moments 6 days a week with all these different parts of us. And Shabbat asks us to bring them all together. And we come and we do that by being still. Just for a little bit of time, 25 hours at the maximum. We do it by being a little bit still. We walk through the world a little bit more carefully. We don't worry about being pulled and being dragged places because we know what that gets us. It gets us to be half of ourselves, at best, half. And so Shabbat invites us to not just Shamor v'Zachor, but to be echad, to be one with ourselves, with our community. And that's what we're being invited to in this moment. It is a moment in which we find our wholeness. And by doing that, that's one of the ways in which we elevate and lift Shabbat. Let's continue with our service, page 23, with Mizmor Shir LaYom HaShabbat, the Psalm for the Sabbath day.
Mizmor Shir LaYom HaShabbat Tov leodol Adonai uzemel shimcha elyon להגיע בבוקר חסדך ומלכך בערב. צדיק כתמר יפרח כארז בלבנון יזכה שתולי בבית אדוני בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו עוד ינובון בשיבה דשנים ורעננים להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולת בו. We enter Kabbalat Shabbat, 6 lines from the bottom of page 24. Coming into that place of sitting above the waves, just like God at the beginning of creation. We too sit above the chatter of the world, if we're able to during this Shabbat hours. Nasu neharot Adonai, Nasu neharot kolam, Nasu neharot Adonai, Isu neharot uchyam, mikolot mayim rabim, adirim mishpereyam, mikolot mayim rabim, adir bamarum Adonai. Yadadai, yadadai, ay, ay, yadadai, 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 ay, ay, yadadai, 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 ay, ay, yadadai, 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 nava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim. Yadadai, yadadai, ay, yadadai, 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 ay, yadadai. We invite those who are in mourning or reserving yard sites beginning this Shabbos to rise in body or in spirit. We turn to the middle, we stay in the middle of page 24, the Mourner's Kaddish. Yikadal,
Yiskadal, v'yiskadash Shemei Rabba.
Yalma divrach,
Yalma divrach Yerusei, v'yamlich
Chayachon
machusei.
v'yamechon
V'chayachon v'yamachon, v'chayet v'chomes
Hagala
Yisrael.
ubizman
L'agala
karim.
ubizman karim, v'yamru
Yehi shmei
amen.
Rabba
Yehi
mevarach,
shmei Rabba
Elam
mevarach,
u'me'amaya.
Elam
Barach
u'me'amaya.
v'yishbach,
Yisparach
Har
v'yishtabach,
Yispar,
Yisparach v'yishtamach
Yishamar
v'yistaseh.
v'yisalel
Yisadar,
Yismar
Yisalem,
v'yisalel
Yisalam,
v'yistaseh.
Shemed
Shmei
Kedusha,
v'kedusha
V'chayta
v'yistaseh.
Shmeva,
v'shivata
Mikol,
Ve'ila
v'chayta
Bechasa,
v'chasa
V'shirasa,
v'shirasa.
V'ishbachasa,
V'chasa
V'nechamasa,
v'nechamasa.
Amigdal,
Yom
Yomad,
Yoma
yama v'yamru
Rabban
amen.
Yehesh,
Yehi
Shlomo
shlama
Rabban
rabba
Mamaka,
mishamayim.
Chaim
Chaim
Aleinu,
aleinu
Kol
v'yal kol
Yisrael,
Yisrael v'yamru
Amen.
amen.
Ose Shalom,
Osei shalom b'mama.
Duyas Shalom,
Uyaseh
Aleinu,
shalom.
Kol
Aleinu v'yal kol
Before we
Yisrael
move into our
v'yamru
Mari and
amen.
light candles together, I invite June to lead us this evening. For anyone who is at home, if you'd like to light along with us, we invite you to grab your candles. Yes.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'chadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Shikoach. You may be seated. June told me last Shabbat that we needed a new matchbox because there were only 3 matches left. And what I didn't do was get a new matchbox. And so we were down to... Well, there were 2. Well, there were 3. The first one broke. The second one worked. And it was a little miracle. Yeah. So all we need is one match, one candle together. But good to have some backups as well. Page 28, we begin in the middle of the page, moving into our Ma'ariv. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, mechochma poteach she'arim, v'nameshaneitim l'izim ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב ערבים. Page 29. אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגה יומם ולילה יומם ולילה ואהבתך תשמימנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. המלך נאמן. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת אמת ואמונה כל זה וקיים עלינו כי רמין זה טוב אנחנו ישראל עמו. page 32 הבודדים המלכים אמן שכנו אלינו ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלה מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה זה אלינו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל Yisrael. Recite the Hashkivenu together in English at the top of page 33 on the left-hand side of the page. Help us, Adonai, to lie down in peace and awaken us again, our sovereign, to life. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, O God, who watches over us and delivers us, our gracious and merciful ruler. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over all his people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Ushma tzeitenu voinu lechayim u'shalom me'atavi Adonam. Ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha, baruch atah Adonai. Apores sukkot shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. We rise for Vishamru, page 34. Vishameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat ininai lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam merit olam. Aidai meini uven mnei Yisrael onti leolam ki sheished yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim vet haaretz uvayom shivi shavat vayinafash. Take a few moments of private meditation as we offer the Amidah, page 35 through 38. Taking a few moments to bask in this moment. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimroma. Oh, say shalom. Bimroma. Uyase shalom. Uyase shalom. Uyase shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. We continue with our Kiddush for Shabbat, helping to make holy this day. Pages 47, the first paragraph, then we jump to page 49 as we'll continue together. Vayichlu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzivam vayichal Elohim vayom hashvi melachto asher asa vayishpot vayom hashvi mikol melachto asher asa Vayivarech Elohim et yom hashvi vayikadesh oto ki vo shava mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lasot. Savri chavirai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'yava uvratzon inchilanu zikaron lemase v'reishi ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim ki banu v'acharta Ve'otanu ekidashta mikol hamim ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ava uvratzon inchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Continue with Aleinu, page 51. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol late kedula leotzer breshit shelo asanu k'oyei aratzot velo samanu k'mishpechot adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahem vigor aleinu kechol hamonam. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים הוא אלוהינו אינות אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו ויראת היום, ויראת היום, והשיבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, בשמיים עמה, ויארץ ועל הארץ, מתחת עינו. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. So with great sadness this last week, our community suffered the loss of Stephen Goldstein, husband to Karen, father to Mindy and Lewis, and to Blair and Zach, brother to Bobby and Liz, Gail and Lyons, Janet and Richard. Philip Meddens, the husband of Robin, father to Amy and Christopher, Barry and Allie, Debbie and Ryan. Tina Brenda Eichel, the sister to Sharon and Ken Torreson, and Cantor Philip Sherman, the loving friend of Fern Shore and Warren Abrams. We pray that all these individuals get all this love and support that they need during this time. We note the Shloshim period, 30 days after passing, for Hazel Karp, mother to Miriam, to Beth and Richard, Benjamin and Margie. Alice Singer Shapiro, sister to Eric Singer. David Tallman, the son of Rebecca and Bobby Levin, and brother to Marcia and Gail, Scotty and Lee and Nika. And on this, the 25th of Av, we remember with great affection the yurtzites of Jean Sobel Bizak, mother to Shelley Kaplan, Sarah Jo Luttrell Goldberg, the mother to Robin Goldberg, Jonathan Spainer, the son of Harriet, Ann Tenenbaum, the mother to Lorraine Siegel, and Ann Walken, the mother of Alan Walken. We also continue to walk with those who come every morning and evening to our prayer service, remembering Saul Schemberg, Al Bahar, Gloria Bahar, Janice Gordon Sassine, Cookie Frank, Melvin Grossman, Carol Deutsch, Phyllis Podber, Murray Schemberg, Aubrey Garber Wasilewski, Alice Kaplan, Stan Pollock, Betty Stollard, Roberte Hyman, Kathy Smith, Marilyn Blumberg, Donald Reisman, Louis Saul, Sam Dralick, Rick Bloom, Larry Weiner. And if we've omitted names, please forgive me, but know that we continue to walk with you as you remember your loved ones, as we rise in our place and enable our voices for the Mourner's Kaddish, page 52. Yitkadal,
v'yiskadash, Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yalma
Dibra
Dibra
Kirtei,
Kirsei, V'yamlich Machusei.
L'chayachon of
V'chayachon of
Yom
Yom
Echad,
Echad, V'chayes Yisrael.
Adala,
Adalah Rizman Kariv V'yamru Amen.
Yehi Shmei
Yehi
Rabba
Shmei Rabba
Me'olam
Me'olam
Ha'olam,
Ha'olam
Yisparach,
Yisbarach v'yishtabach v'yisba'ar v'yisramam v'yisnaseh
Yisadar,
v'yisadar v'yisalev
V'yisalev,
v'yisalam
Sham,
Shmei dekudisha
Elam
b'rechu
Mikol
le'elam mikol berchasa v'shirasa
Mata,
tushbechasa v'nechamasa
Imru,
damidran b'yalma
Yehi
v'yamru
Shlama
amen
Rabba
Amen.
Shamaya,
Yehi shlama rabba
Aleinu
amen
V'Kol
shemaya
Yisrael V'Imru.
v'chaim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yamru amen
Amen.
Oseh shalom v'yamah Hu yaseh shalom
Aleinu
Aleinu
v'yakol
v'yakol Yisrael
Yisrael,
Rabbi, bless
v'yamru
everyone.
v'yamru
amen.
Moshe, thank
Amen.
you, June, for your lighting of candles. To Jerry, passing out grape juice, so appreciate everybody being here. Noah in the back, thank you so much for keeping us on track. And everybody online, so glad that you're with us. This weekend, we have a really special service tomorrow where we are highlighting our Inclusion and Belonging Committee that does all of its work for the benefit of peoples with disabilities. Shelley Dollar will be here sharing some words of not just spirituality, but also giving us kind of a tour of what we've done in the sanctuary to make it more accessible for peoples of all abilities. So we hope that you'll come here and support Shelley and hear what's been done. There's been a tremendous amount, things that you could see, but also quite a bit that you can't see in the room that is really making it accessible and a place, a special holy place for all people. So I hope you'll join us tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I believe Minyan will be at 8:30 in the evening. We do have Torah study. Dr. Steve Chervin will be teaching Torah study. You could find the Zoom link on our calendar, but also come in person. So I hope that you'll join us. We have some simchas to celebrate tomorrow, so it'll be a nice festive kiddush. So I hope you'll come for lunch as well. Next week, we are welcoming Rabbi Josh Rashowski and Colleen Deeker, who are going to be celebrating the dedication of our sanctuary. We are looking forward to welcoming them to this space, welcoming them to our wonderful celebration of the incredible work that this community has done to rebuild and to make something really special and holy out of an already special and holy space, which is our sanctuary. Friday night dinner, Saturday services, Saturday services. There's a special 20s, 30s, and 40s Havdalah at the Blustin's house that you could register for. That's going to be Saturday night. And then Sunday is the big dedication, followed by a very special lunch. I hope you'll join us. The dinner is really what requires payment. It's a pay dinner. And although registration closed today, guess what? Just 2 more days. So they're not closing it yet, but get it done this weekend, please, please, please. They will be closed next week for registration because we've got to let the caterer know what to do and how to set up and all that kind of stuff. So it's only fair. But if you didn't get your reservations in for Friday night dinner, please do by the end of the weekend so that our team here knows to welcome you and make it a very special night for everybody. The rest of the weekend really is wide open, so I hope that you'll come and participate in whatever's meaningful. Most things are online as well. Tomorrow, also, I forgot to mention, our first one, we not only are having a Rebbe's Tish tomorrow for singing and learning high holiday melodies and lifting that up, a really great place to share with Rabbi Blustin, not only your love for these melodies that he's bringing to the table, but if you have a favorite AA tune, we would love to hear it because nobody's able to identify what the AA tunes are. So share it with Rabbi Blustin and hopefully that'll make it into the repertoire. So in addition to the Rebbe's Tish, you'll choose between that or we're starting every other week experience, the Israel Experience table, where we're going to have an opportunity to just learn about what's happening in Israel. It's been difficult watching what's going on there, trying to support and participate from afar. And I don't know if you're anything like me, everything just seems to, every news article takes you in different directions. Everybody has a spin or a slant on it, and it's hard to really figure out what exactly is going on. So we're going to take some time to learn together. We're going to learn about Israel. We're going to learn about what's going on in the news now, look at some historical pieces, and we're going to do this slowly, piece by piece, every other week. Hopefully, as the group builds, we'll be able to invite people from the community, educators, leaders, advocates, to come and talk to us about what's going on. They'll give their expert opinion. Hopefully, those gatherings will grow, and we'll get maybe some trips to Israel, all different types of things. I know Rabbi Blustin is going to start working on an upcoming trip to Israel. All ways in which we could support the Holy State and be a part of the creation of the dream of Israel. So I hope that you'll join us for that. Rabbi Blustin, anything else? Okay, so we're going to end our service with Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, page 13.
Malachi Elyon Mimelech Malchei Mlachim Kadosh Baruch Hu Shalom Aleichem Malachi Yesharet Malachi Elyon Mimelech Malchei Mlachim Kadosh Baruch Hu Ay Shalom Aleichem Malachi Yesharet Malachi Elyon Mimelech Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Boachem L'Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Mimelech Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Boachem L'Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Mimelech Malachei Amlachim Kadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem Shalom Malachei, Shalom Malachei, Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Nida Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei, Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Nida Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei, Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Nida Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei, Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Tzeidchem L'Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei, Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Tzeidchem L'Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei, Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Tzeidchem L'Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei, Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Good Shabbos, everyone. May it be a peaceful one.
Shabbat shalom.
But shalom.
Good seeing everybody.
Everybody.
Shabbos,
Shabbos from
everyone.
Florida.
Shabbos.
Take care.
Good
Good seeing
night.
Shabbos,
everybody.
everyone.
Shabbos.
Good night.
Shabbos from
Shabbat
Minneapolis.
shalom,
Shabbos,
everybody.
Charles.